So good morning everyone. Before we start our day today, let's have a prayer first. Please stand up. Okay, in the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Thank you, Lord, for this day. Guide us and help us understand our lesson. Amen. So before you take your seat, please arrange your chairs properly and pick up some piece of paper under your chairs. Alright, so thank you. You may now take your seat. But before that, let me take your attendance first. So if your name is called, please say present. Okay? So Albufera, Almaden, Pabalate, and lastly Vilbar. Alright, very good everyone. Everyone is present. So once again, an astonishing morning to everyone. How are you today? Fine. I hope that you are fine. So now let's tackle another lesson. But before that, let us recall first what was our lesson yesterday. Anyone who can remember? Okay, Angeli. That's right. We talk about the tone, the mood, the technique, and purpose of the author. So what are the different purpose of an author? Marian? Very good. To inform, to persuade, and to entertain. Very good. So you have learned a lot from yesterday's discussion. And now, let's have a warm up first. So I have here pictures. So what do you notice from both pictures? Okay, anyone? Okay, Rudy Patage. Okay, Little Women. No? Friendship, hugging, or women hugging each other. How about the left side? Or romantic love. No? Love is in the air. Okay, thank you. How about the picture number 2? Okay, Avril. Okay, people walking towards where the sun is. Okay. How about the other picture? Alone. 2 roads. Okay, thank you. How about the picture number 3? Okay, Luella. No? Someone is frustrated. And the other picture, companionship or friendship. Okay. And lastly, the last picture. Okay, Briones. Okay, soldier and firefighter. No? Both, okay, no? Shows bravery and courage. Okay, so you have a very keen observation based on the pictures. And now, let's proceed to our first activity. Are you ready, everyone? Yes, I hope that you are. And I know that you are always ready. But before that, let's read first our objectives for today's discussion. Okay, so everyone, please read our objectives. And 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so thank you for reading, everyone. And now, without further ado, let's proceed now to our first activity. Okay, so everyone, please read the instructions. And 3, 2, 1, read. Okay, so thank you for reading. So let me reiterate what are the things that you are going to do for this activity. So you will be grouped into 2 groups. So this will be the group 1 and this will be the group 2. So you will receive poems, 2 poems, The Road Not Taken, at the same time, The Psalm of Life. So you will read carefully the stanzas and answer the following questions. After that, choose 1 or 2 representatives to present or read your output. Are my instructions clear? Yes, okay. So allow me to paste and pose the poems. Okay. And for the poem 2, okay. So yeah, you may now start. Go now to your groups and start brainstorming with your answers. Okay. Are you done, everyone? Okay, so if you are done, please, to those assigned groups of or representatives for the group 1 and group 2, please come in front. Okay, so group 1, you may now start reading your answers. Okay, thank you, group 1. How about the group 2? Okay, thank you. Now, so let's give a round of applause in a clap for the group 1 and group 2. And 3, 2, 1. Wow! Yes, wow. So now, proceeding to our next activity, which is we are still going to use the same poems, which are The Road Not Taken and A Sound of Life. So everyone, please read the instructions for the activity number 2. Wait for a minute. Okay, so for the activity number 2, please read the instructions. Okay, so thank you for that. So let me reiterate, or allow me to read. So you will remain in your groups. So this is still the group 1 and this is still the group 2. So read the full version of the poems, The Road Not Taken and A Sound of Life. Okay, and discuss and identify their similarities and differences. And then you are going to organize your ideas using the Venn diagram or any comparison chart. And then choose 2 representatives to present your outputs and read those outputs. So allow me to please wait for a minute. Road Not Taken. And for the poem number 2, okay, wait for a while. Okay, so you may now start going to your group mates and start brainstorming now for the activity number 2. So are you done, everyone? Okay, so now, since group 2 is the one who finished first, you may now come in front and present your manila paper. Okay, for your manila paper, okay, so let us present. Let me take this na lang. Okay. So for the group 1, and this will be for the group 2. Okay. So group 1, please read your answers. Okay, thank you. How about the group 2? Okay, thank you. So, now, do you notice what are the things that you think is our lesson for today? Yes, that's right. We are comparing and contrasting 2 poems. Okay, what a keen observation you have. So now, let's talk about the differences and similarities of the featured selection in relation to the theme. But before that, what is a theme, everyone? Anyone? Okay, Nargis? Yes, a central message, ideas. Okay, very good. So when we say a theme, okay. So when we say a theme, it is a central message inside or lesson about life that a literary text conveys. So a theme, it could be implied or it could also be explicitly stated right away in a literary text. So a themes often reflect universal ideas like hope, friendship, love, struggle, or identity, and etc. that apply to real life experiences. No? Theme is what makes the literary or makes or drives the overall literary text. No? That's what makes a literary text even more meaningful and relatable to everyone or the readers. So how themes are expressed in literary texts? It could be in the form of characters, events, plot, conflict, or what are the struggles of the characters have encountered, and then imagery and symbols. It could be in the form of symbols like a tape, no? It's another, yeah. So in that way, readers discover the theme by analyzing how these elements work together. Okay. So now, how does the different texts share the same theme but present it differently? So in that sense, it could actually depend on the author, right? We have a lot of authors, so we could also have a lot of share the same themes, you know? But it could be another form of literary text. It could be in a novel, in a poems, no, but they share the similar themes like that. So let's take your activity number 2 answers. Let's see your activity number 2. If you were able to identify right away, or you've taken something from the both poems. So the group 1, The Road Not Taken, and The Psalm of Life. So you have mentioned here that the group 1, or the poem 1, I mean, is that it's all about making choices about life, and then about the 2 is all about encourages people to live life not wasted. And then at the same time, yes, you group 2 also answered things about life choices, and then also to live with purpose, brave and active time and future. So yeah, we could see that both poems, do share the same. Like both poems tells us, about life, what is life all about, but in a different ways. They presented it differently in a sense that The Road Taken talks about life, but in a sense of directing or leaning towards more life choices, about choosing between 2 roads, 2 paths, which one you are going to take. And then The Psalm of Life, it's all about to live life, to live life meaningfully, purposively, actively, with purpose. Ganun, to live with action, not wasted, take life as an important thing. Yeah, so both poems share the same theme about how we can view life, how we should live life. So yeah, that's the 2 poems. And then how can we differentiate and find commonalities when it comes to 2 poems? Anyone? Yes, that's right. No, very good. We could use Venn diagrams, mga comparison chart, to see and to really look and discern what makes the 2 different selection different and similar to each other. We could also see how does the author present it differently. What are the things that they do? What are the elements that they have put in that literary text? So yeah, through Venn diagrams at the same time, we could see mga rhymes, ano ba yung mga ginagamit, yeah. So now let's recap our lesson for today. So when we say theme, what is that all about? Okay, very good. Essential message, something that drives the overall literary piece. Okay. Next, is it okay, or is it possible to share the same theme but different when it comes to how it was presented? Okay, that's right, Yes, of course. But it depends on the author purpose, styles, ano yung estilo, the way they present it, or the way they write. Because we are all different when it comes to writing. And then, what about what you have learned sa Psalm of Life? Like your perspectives about Psalm of Life, which is the poem 2. Yes. Okay. Okay, do not waste life. YOLO, you only lived once. So you are going to live everything. Live with purpose. Live with a lot of things that you're going to do without hesitation. And then what about road not taken? What does it shows us as a reader? Okay. It shows us that this. Okay, and yeah, go. Okay, thank you. So yeah, it shows us that life may take two different roads. It may we may decide to different paths or choices. It doesn't mean that one road is different from another. It doesn't mean that we are also indifferent. But we didn't know that that kind of road is actually something that we somehow see the growth within us. Despite that as a lonely road, despite that as a different road. Yeah. Okay? Alright, so very good, everyone. And lastly, how does comparing the two poems helps you? Okay. Okay, Miss Lavenia? Okay. We could see, we can tell or see the different perspectives. Yes. It actually, it makes us resonate with our experiences at the same time. Okay, very good. Very good, everyone. So let's give yourselves a clap. A 3, 2, 1. Ang galing. Okay. And now, let's proceed now to our next activity. Okay. So, for our next activity, okay. Let me remove this first. Okay. So please read, everyone, the instruction. Okay, thank you, everyone, for reading. So allow me to repeat what are the things that you are going to do. So in your respective groups, read both poems. So now this will be the group 1 from the Daya to Lim, and then from the from the last group will be the group 2. Okay, understood? Am I clear? Yes, am I clear? And now, I will give you the Manila paper for you to write your answers. Okay, this will be the group 2. Okay? Okay. And now, please go to your groups. Brainstorm, consolidate your ideas, organize your ideas, put that in a Venn diagram. And after that, after 10 minutes, I will give you 10 minutes to do your activity for today. So if you are done, choose 2 representatives to read your answers or your Manila paper. Okay? Okay. So, are you done? Not yet. So, yeah, take your time. I will give you 3 minutes to go to finish your Venn diagram. Okay. Yeah, are you done or finally done? Okay, yes, now. So now, please paste or put your answers or Manila paper on the board and read. Okay. Allow me to paste it first. Okay, so prepare group 1 for your answers. Okay. So let us paste this first. Okay. So, group 1, you may now start reading your answers. Okay, thank you, group 1. How about the group 2? Okay, thank you. And now let's see your answers. Okay, so group 1 and group 2, oh, you've both answered about dreams for the poem number 1. And then 2, hope is the thing with feathers, about hope. Yes. And then dreams as essential goals that shape a meaningful future. Yes. And holding on to dreams because they guide your future. And then dreams give direction and meaning. Life loses direction when dreams are ignored or forgotten. Dreams act as a motivation. No? Without it, life is empty. How about hope is the thing with feathers? Of course, it's all about hope. Strong emotion. Support the hope as a strong emotion that supports and live within us. Hope stays alive and comforts the soul. Hope is symbolized as a bird that sings continuously even in storms. Yeah, comfort and struggles. Hope is always present in a person's heart. Hope is compared to a bird that never stops singing. So, you have identified the similarities and differences in terms of the themes, the messages, and the ideas of both poems. Now, let me ask you a question. So, how ideas are shared, or what they call that? What ideas are common in both texts? Anyone? Okay. Sanchez? Okay. Now both poems talks about the human needs for us to stay intact, to stay hopeful during the difficult times. Okay. Answered? Okay. Another one? Okay. Both talks about how we are going to cope up with a lot of things during the difficult times or struggle or those obstacles that we have encountered. Okay. So what are the themes, of the two poems tells you about? How does it resonate with you in real life? Anyone? Okay, Daya? Okay. So one or the other poems, the first poem tells us about our dreams, right? To have dreams in our lifetime. Because without dreams, life is not meaningful. So it's telling us to live with dreams, to go for something even if it is small or big dreams. Okay. How about the other poems? What does it tell you? Okay, to stay strong, to be resilient, to have hope despite having a lot of challenges in your lives. Yes, to stay strong. That when you encountered a lot of things, when you're sad, when you are hopeless, when you are in despair, it's important that despite everything, we still have hope within us. That something will drive us to continue our lives, to still see things as beautiful as it is, despite being bombarded, being inundated with a lot of crisis, a lot of difficult phases of our life, era of our lives. Yeah. How about you've answered dreams already, right? So how are they different? Third question. How are they different in terms of guiding your actions? What does it tell you? Guide your life. Does it really gives you the motivation at the same time to have dreams, to have hope? Yes, of course. Now, what are your dreams, everyone? Yes, okay, maging singer. Okay, Miss Juliana, yes. You are a singer, international singer. Yeah, you wanted to be an international singer. What about the international model? Yes. How about this side? Oh, finish school and graduate. Very good. Yes. Oh, husband of Taeyong. Oh my God, that's a kind of dream that everyone wants. Wow. So yeah, it talks about the poems will tell us also and fuel us to really have dreams. You know, even if it's small dreams, you have to make sure that you really have dreams. Because if wala, what are you gonna do to your life? Diba? It's actually what makes our lives even meaningful. We are doing this, no? Like for example, we are doing this. We are in front and standing in front because we have a dream. You have to finish school. You have to graduate. Yeah, and yeah, despite everything, right? Like and connection. Despite a lot of stress in terms of schoolworks, a lot of you have to handle, you have to juggling, diba? School juggling. You are still have the hope that everything will be okay, everything will be done, diba? So lastly, why is it important to compare different poems? Hmm? Okay, git. Okay, it's important. Yes, that's very good. To see different perspectives about life and to also realize the deeper meaning of the literary text. Now we could see how it was presented if we are going to compare it. Yeah. So everyone, I hope that you learned something from that. And yeah. So for your assessment or for you are going to so I have here test papers. Now let's take a very short quiz. So I have here, you are 42, right? 42. Okay. So I have here, I think 40 papers. No? So for those students who are not going to have a paper, then you can share with your share it with your classmates or your seatmates. Just don't share your answers, everyone. Just the test papers. Okay, so yeah, you may get one piece of worksheet. Okay, thank you. Here, extra. Okay, so yeah, I will give you, I think, 5 minutes to answer, or yeah, 5 to 6 minutes to answer the worksheets. Okay. Yeah, you can eat. You can drink water. Okay. So are you done, everyone? Not yet? Okay. Then let's have a 2 minutes, last 2 minutes for the answers. Okay, are you done? Okay, so everyone is done? Okay, so finish or not, please pass your paper in front. Now in front of your, in front of your chairs, everyone. Give me your papers. Okay. Okay, give me your papers. Okay. 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 So for your assignment, okay. So for your assignment, please read. Okay. Please read, everyone, in 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you. So you are going to read 2 poems of your choice and then present the titles and authors, of course, so that we know who are those authors that own that pieces. Then compare and contrast the poems. Then write 3 to 5 sentences, reflection on the life lesson learned. Then add designs if desired. So if you want to add designs or creatively put or answered or creatively do it creatively, you can do. You have the will or you have the freedom to do it, and then be ready to present it in the next class. What? Oh, we don't have class tomorrow. Yeah, is it holiday? Okay, so since we don't have class tomorrow, you can submit your assignment. It, I think Friday. Yes, Friday. You can submit your assignment. So take a pictures for those. And for those, yeah, you're present, everyone, right? Everyone is present. Yeah. Assignment. Okay, are you done taking a picture? Okay, so now, that's the end of our lesson for today. I hope that you learned something. And I hope that when you arrive at your homes, you also look for a literary piece. I know that you have your own literary piece, your favorites, and you try to read at the same time literary piece, no, so that it can fuel you, no. Okay, so it can fuel you because knowledge is power. Literary or literature is really a means of widening your perspectives at the same time, no, throughout or through those different themes that the authors have presented throughout the literary text. So yeah, I hope that everyone get to learn something for today's discussion, no. So yeah, thank you everyone. Goodbye, class. Okay, goodbye and thank you. Bye.